is here. It's my dad. And he's going to be reading with us today.
I'm reading or am I taking notes?
Reading and taking notes.
Oh, I'm reading too. Got it. All right. You got it, boss.
So up first, we are going to be...
Oh, I'm reading first. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Here you go. You get the notes. And where are we at?
You are going to read high vitamin vegetables.
High vitamin vegetables it is. I hope you all are ready for this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to read.
Okay, come on.
Here we go. A new tomato, double rich, containing as much vitamin C as citrus fruit, was introduced in 1956. Professor A.F. Yeager of the University of New Hampshire developed it using crosses of the tiny wild Peruvian tomato, which is 4 times richer in vitamin C than our ordinary garden types. Fascinating. So they hybrided 2 tomatoes.
So what type of tomatoes are they?
Well, it seems to be a simple tomato here in America mixed with the Peruvian tomato.
Peruvian.
And it created as much vitamin C as a citrus fruit. So a tomato will have as much vitamin C as an orange. Impressive. A few years later, Carl Red, containing about 10 times the amount of vitamin A found in the standard varieties, was perfected at the Indiana Experiment Station. Carl Red owed its richness to its orange pigment, beta-carotene, and a single fruit could supply to twice the minimum daily requirement of vitamin A for an adult. So now this Carl Red tomato produces twice the amount of vitamin A for a single adult. Imagine that.
Wonder how much it is for a kid.
Probably all they'll need for the day at least. Perhaps best of all, this was a very delicious tomato to eat. So not only is it rich in vitamin A, it's very delicious to eat.
That's cool.
Let's see, where are we at? Later came Carl Rich, containing even more vitamin A. So wow, you mean in 2 strands of tomatoes, they've overdosed them on vitamin C and vitamin A?
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, that's impressive.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna take a drink of this wonderful smoothie my wife made.
Mom always makes good smoothies.
Uh-oh. There we go. Next chapter, or excuse me, paragraph. These are just a few examples of the ongoing effort to improve the nutritional content of garden vegetables. Announcements of new vitamin rich introductions appear in seed catalogs and gardening literature, and those who want the greatest possible food value for their growing space should take note of them. So now they're starting to put these fruits into seed, like tomatoes. You can buy these tomatoes, these Cairo red ones, these ones mixed with Peruvians. You can actually buy them from seed, and you can have your own garden with them. So,
as I was saying in my other videos, you should take some notes because...
Some good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay,
Now-
now you get to read horseradish, and I get to take notes, right?
Horseradish.
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes I get stuck on some words.
That's okay. We figured this out. Heck, I get stuck on words.
Can I try this movie?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
What does it taste like?
Try it. You tell me.
Banana.
Bananas and cacao. Cacao. All right.
Anyways, horseradish and potatoes have a symbiotic effect on each other, causing the potatoes to be healthier and more resistant to disease. Plants should be set at the corners of potato plant only, and should be dug after each season to prevent spreading. Horseradish does not seem to protect against the potato beetle, but is effective against the blister beetle. What does that mean?
It's effective against the blistered beetle, but not the other beetle. I was taking notes, so I lost a little bit. So it's saying that if you mix horseradish with potatoes, it's actually good for them. Now, when you eat them or grow them, can you read that first part over again?
Horseradish and potatoes have a symbiotic effect on each other,
Okay, go keep reading. Next sentence.
causing the potatoes to be healthier and more resistant to disease.
Oh, okay, so you plant them next to each other.
Horseradishes help the potatoes to not get disease.
Got it. So you plant them and it helps them. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, but does it help against all bugs? Which one? Remind us which bug it doesn't help us against.
Does it help you from the potato beetle?
Oh, how about another beetle? I think there's another beetle that does help from.
Blister beetle helps from.
Okay, well, hey, horseradish can help against one beetle. At least it minimizes the needs of your defense in your potato garden. So, are we going to try that in our potato garden this year?
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell them about our garden?
Mm-hmm. I've been telling them about our garden. Like that we've been growing cucumbers.
Yeah, we had a pretty decent one. This was our first one, but next year we're going big.
Yeah, sadly they all died.
We're going home and going big. Right,
We're
baby?
gonna grow corn. We're gonna grow cucumbers.
But wait a minute. From your previous chapter, what are we going to mix the corn with?
Well,
Remember?
cucumbers.
That's right. What does the cucumbers do?
They help from the some.
It
I don't
helps
know.
against particular insects. And what
Yeah.
does the corn do for the cucumber?
It helps the. Wait, what does the corn do for the cucumber?
Mm-hmm.
It helps the cucumber grow better.
Why?
Well, because it gives it like some vitamins.
And it gives it shade, remember?
The corn
remember?
stalks, the high corn stalks, it gives it shade, so
Yeah.
it prevents them to grow good and good and good.
And then remember, we're going to do, what are we going to plant with our tomatoes?
Basil, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good call. That's right. And so we're going to try this companion gardening this year. Not on everything, but we're going to try it on a couple things. I don't want to get caught up trying to harvest it in a whole cluster of roots and weeds and whatnot, but that's the goal. So,
I've
so,
read-
so are we going to do horseradish with our
I haven't read
potatoes? I kind of like
that.
that.
Yes.
All right, let's switch
I've
down to
already-
kale. Let's read kale.
I already read Cal.
When?
My other video.
Oh man, I got to read that one. Excuse me, I got to watch that one. All right, what else are we going to grow then?
Okay, well, we just got a little bit more in here. A tea made from the horseradish is beneficial against the Monililia on apple trees.
Okay,
So it helps the apple trees from this one book called Monilla.
I like it.
Yeah.
Monilla.
Are we gonna grow horseradish?
Well, I think we could try it. I think first things first is we
Now
gotta
I
get
read
our,
this whole page except for that.
yep, we got to get our potatoes in order. My turn to read.
Yep,
And what am I going to read?
right here.
You sure?
Jerusalem artichoke.
Jerusalem artichokes. Are we going to grow these?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
I'm not sure. Well, I think we've already picked our array of vegetables we want
Can
to
we
grow.
go sweet candy sugar peas?
I wouldn't mind sugar peas. Those are good.
Mm.
What else? How about, let's see.
Already read that.
Sweet peppers.
that,
You got my sweet peppers
that,
and
and
radishes?
that.
Okay. How about,
I read that.
oh, sweet
that,
potatoes.
That and that.
I
I've
wanna,
already read sweet potatoes.
Aw.
Well, you
She's
can read
got
it
all.
again.
She's got it all going on here. Okay, what else we got?
I didn't read all the tomatoes.
We just read some of the tomatoes. How about,
You can read herbs.
let's read some herbs. I remember you reading some herbs. Let's get to,
Can we do? I've already did those and that.
you did, man, baby, you are just doing wonderful. How about lavender? Have you done lavender?
I
Wow.
also done lemon balm.
Have you taken any requests? Have you asked your audience what they might want you to read about? Have you have any
I don't
particular?
have.
Why don't you do this? If you watch the video, first off, give it a like, give it a share, and please subscribe. But also, let us know what particular vegetable you want to grow, and maybe we can find its best companion and offer you our novice tips to encourage you to plant and grow your own food. Ain't that right, baby? That's the whole goal, right? Encourage people to grow their own food?
Yeah.
Why is it important to grow our own food?
So you can live healthy.
And be a little bit independent, right? Not to rely on people so much. It's good,
You
huh?
don't have to go to Walmart.
I know. But when you do have a garden, you kind of do have to rely on somebody pretty important. Do you know who that is?
A gardener?
Well,
The gardener.
the big gardener, the main gardener. Who's that?
You.
Not me. God. We got to remember that God has to provide the rain for us. That's something to always remember. So please pray for rain.
We need rain very bad.
Yeah, we're in a little bit of a dry season, but this is okay. This is the time we're harvesting.
Oh, by the way, happy fall.
We're almost there. We're almost
Yeah.
there. And so it's important, though. You got to put God first, right? Do you tell your listeners about that?
I
Okay.
tell them, honor your mother and father.
Yeah, honor your mother and father. That's right, baby.
That's one
And you got to
commandment.
you got to pray to the Lord. He provides the rain. He provides the food. And what's beautiful is in Scripture, He tells us that He'll always take care of our needs. So if we're having a little bit of a dry spell, that's okay, because He will provide our needs.
I think it's gonna rain in a few days.
So, and it's okay to sometimes be in need and make yourself dependent upon God. Do we want to read one more, sweetie, before we call it?
Wait, we're
How about oregano? Have you read oregano?
no.
Let's read oregano.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's not going to rain all
Oregano.
day. That's for sure.
Oregano is telling me to see, how do you say that word?
Marjoram.
Marjoram, huh? This small, easily grown plant is possibly one of the oldest herbs, I did not know that, in use. Marjoram really covers 3 very different kinds of marjoram, all of which belong to the Labiata family. Okay, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these words. Reading these is definitely not my strong suit. The sweet marjoram, an annual, is the most popular for flowering, especially in sausages. It was used extensively by the Greeks, who gave it the name that means joy of the mountains. That's awesome. Its disinfectant and preserving qualities made it an invaluable culinary herb in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Pot marjoram is a perennial with a bit less flower but more easily grown. Wild marjoram, orange Julger, apologize if I'm saying that wrong, is a wild as well as cultivated variety with a strong flavor. The pungency varies according to where it grows. This herb, also known as oregano, is used in the world over in Italy, Mexico, and in Spain dishes, and is believed to have both stimulating and medical properties, since it contains thymol, a powerful antiseptic when used internally or externally. Okay, so you can actually take oregano and put it in a capsule, or you can extract the vitamins out of it and use it as an antiseptic. That means it cleans. It can clean cuts, I guess. But I do know it's good for your belly, and I do know if you put oregano in capsules and take it, it's actually really good for your stomach. The whole plant of oregano is covered with hairy oil glands. The pleasant aromatic scent reminiscent of thyme is very lasting. Even the dead leaves and stems retain it during the winter when it's all dried for culinary use. That means when it dries up, it still obtains that oil and that good smell.
I already read that.
All right. In the garden, all the marjoram have a beneficial effect on nearby plants, improving both growth and with flower. All right, we're gonna definitely grow some oregano. So,
some more reading.
More reading? You want to do more? Okay, I want to grow some oregano and put it in a capsule for my belly. How about you? Sounds good to me. I think Mom's actually drying some up right now. We did grow a good batch of oregano.
I've already read savory, summer, savory, winter. I do want to read. There's one that I did want to read.
I tell you what. How about we give the listeners a break, let them like, subscribe, and share this video, and we'll do another one.
I'm going to read that.
You want to do that one? All right. One more it is.
Okay. Most of us are familiar with the blackberry dewberry family. Robust, but one member has been neglected. Oh man. The baked appleberry or cloudberry is found growing in wet areas and acid peats. From the
single Arctic regions southwest through New England.
It bears a single soft pinkish berry which grows on a 12-inch stem bearing a few scalloped leaves. The berries make a delicious fresh dessert and may be preserved in jams or prepared as juice.
That sounds like
so you can make baked appleberry into juice or jam.
Ooh, I think we got to do that. You made apples. No, you made jam out of peaches. Ah, we'll get this. Okay, we're going to do something. We're going to do it with the appleberries.
That's easy to make.
All right, appleberries next.
You just need the appleberry plant and then the stuff that I made for the peach berry.
Sounds like a date.
Which is sugar and something else.
High five.
Like this, some sort of stuff. Okay. Anyways, guys, please like and subscribe, share this video, and we'll do the next one. Bye!